Greetings, it's me, Kerie Crystal Moonrise, and welcome to this episode of Kerie's Tarot. I have a little sage going here for those of you out there who want a little virtual saging. Here you go. And I'm also just going to sage my deck really quickly. This video is brought to you by LegacyKeyLeaf.com, your one-stop shop for your spiritual intention supplies. It's a peaceful energy shop. Got all kinds of things there that can help you feel high vibe, grounded, chill, and relaxed, and just to kind of reset your energy. So if that's what you're into, then head on over to LegacyKeyLeaf.com and check my shop out. Alright, so this video is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so let's see. Okay, shuffling the deck, and I've got the Magician card that came out. So I'm going to put it back because I want to continue shuffling. We'll see if that comes back out. Alright, so Magician, manifesting. But without, there's no full story behind it just yet, so let's pull some cards to see what's going on. Alright. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest vibration, ancestors who love me, please help guide this message. Thank you. Any energies that are trying to get through that have masks on and that want to shake and shift their energetic signature, I ask that you please remove them from being able to get through. Thank you. Alright, so I got two cards that fell here. We've got the Moon upside down and this Nine of Wands card. Alright, so the Moon card came out upside down. Typically the Moon card means that there's some secrets, that there's some upright, it means some secrets, and you can see that there's some arguing, and there's what seems to be like a gateway here. And upside down, it's basically saying that there are no secrets, that there is some honesty with regards to what is being delivered. And so then we've got this Nine of Wands card. So the message is basically saying that someone has gone through a lot of challenges. Has gone through a lot. Whatever, when I look at this card, the individual has a bandage around the forehead. So perhaps, when I'm thinking that, now I'm thinking crown chakra, third eye chakra. So perhaps there's been some energies that have been trying to get at you to damage your crown, right? To damage your ability to discern, to damage your ability to trust, perhaps to damage your ability to have confidence in yourself. And there's no secret that you've been through a lot. So let's see what else is going on here. There's no secret you've been through a lot. Whoever's resonating with this message. Okay. Give me just a moment, y'all. I want to make sure that these are all facing the same direction. And pardon me for doing this in the middle of the reading, but I want to make sure that I am, whatever is coming out upside down is supposed to, and not because the cards aren't facing the same direction. Alright. So I'm going to probably pause the video or edit this part out, or I might leave it in. Right? I'm being authentic to the process, and the process right now is that I need to get these cards to face the same direction, because that's how I like to start the readings. Some may, other people do what other people do. I'm me. I don't do what resonates with me. And what resonates with me is making sure all of the cards are facing the same direction. And now I can begin. Alright. So I am going to leave those cards there, okay? So let's begin again. We've got the story of there not being a secret that you've been through a lot. Whatever that a lot is that resonates with you. It could be a number of things, from childhood traumas to, just failed relationships. So perhaps there's been some embarrassment, because if there's no secret that you've been through a lot, then that also means that your situation has been exposed. And sometimes when situations are exposed and you may not have been the one to expose it, that could create some damaging, that could be damaging as well. So let's see what's going on. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest vibration, ancestors who love me, please help guide this message. Any shape-shifting energies that want to get through, send them away. Alright, so we've got this Two of Cups card, okay? So, relationship. Alright, so there's no secret that you've been through a lot and have really been put through a lot. So, what is the a lot? Right, when it comes to a relationship, that could be perhaps maybe someone cheated on you, or perhaps maybe you participated in an indiscretion of that sort, that has this relationship at stake. Let's see. So you're there's no secret that you're basically torn up over some type of a relationship. It's now kind of how this is shaping up for me. And your relationship is on Front Street. You're embarrassed, perhaps. All right. Page of Wands. Okay. So pages are kind of like new start energies. Wands, passions, creativity. All right. Okay. So when I see this with the relationship card, and you can't really see these so well, so I'll pull them down so you can at least see them a little bit. You can't see them at all there. All right. All right. So there's no secret that you've been through a lot of damage. Whatever the damage has been, you've been through a lot of it, and it has something to do with the relationship. And this card is suggesting that you kind of want to start and be a little creative with your approach moving forward. Okay. Let's see. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest vibration, ancestors who love me, please help guide this. Remove any energies that want to mask themselves from the truth. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. And if this message resonates for you, consider giving it a thumbs up as an energetic exchange, or so I know that this message resonated with someone. Thank you. Okay. So other decks give a different twist on the insight. So let's see. Alright, got 2 cards that came out. This 8 of Swords card. Alright, so Swords. When I see this card, clearly she's bound, right? This energy is bound. But Swords also represents communication. So perhaps in this situation with this relationship where, you know, you're feeling like really torn up about whatever happened in it, and it's no secret about it, so your business is out on Front Street. You're looking for a creative new way of approaching it, but you're feeling a little bit bound, or someone is feeling bound, and the communication is not really able to come through for whatever reason. Okay, and perhaps that other reason is because somebody just doesn't want to hear it. Right? Perhaps somebody just doesn't want to hear whatever it is that you have to say, because whatever happened in this relationship situation that it's no secret about at this point, that's got you feeling all, you know, hurt, confused, battered, emotionally, that is, or perhaps in some cases maybe some individuals may be experiencing that on a physical nature, and if so, you should probably, you know, seek some assistance for yourself about that. But whatever went on in that relationship, someone is feeling bound, someone is not able to communicate about it, someone is, okay, I see where this is. Alright, so for whoever's resonating with this message, okay, if you're a part of, you know, the collective that is really striving to do things from an upright perspective, and doing the right thing in truth and is to the best of your ability, right? Then you're not putting up with whatever it was that seems to have put you in this position. Okay? So the secret's out about it. Folks know about what you went through in your situation. Okay? So we're gonna make this about you, whoever is watching this and resonating with this, right? Because yeah, if you're standing your ground on whatever it is that you're deciding about this, then yes, certainly someone's going to be feeling some kind of way about it. They're going to feel somewhat, perhaps feeling as if they're being a victim now, because you're standing your ground on not putting up with them putting you in this position anymore, right? So this relationship that, you know, perhaps they want to have a creative new start about, is not anything that is going to make you feel good. You went through this already, feeling destroyed. You were almost destroyed emotionally, and you made it out, only to potentially land in another situation, you know, with someone who has some passions for you, to end up, these are basically almost synonymous when I see them. 8 of Swords and what is this? 9 of Wands. Look at this. is it worth it? Is a relationship worth you feeling like this? Just because somebody wants to have a, hey, let's try this again? Appears that standing your ground might be the way to go. I mean, you know, you do what works for you, but this card is out here. And so it's saying that you said what you said when you said it, which was that you weren't going to be put through this anymore. You weren't going to feel bound and trapped and not able to really speak up for yourself anymore. So, that's your answer. Everybody already knows your business. Not that you're living to please people, no. But what do you get out of this? What do you get out of this union that somebody kind of wants to, hey, let's give it another try? What do you get out of it? Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides. Alright, so we've got the Four of Cups. So this is, Cups represents emotions. So, we've got this offer coming in. So there's an offer coming in. Or did the offer come in? Well, let me just reevaluate what I'm looking at here. I'm just relaying the message, okay? It seems someone really, really, really wants to try this again. Like, really, really wants to. That's the message. Somebody really wants to try this again. Okay, my video cut off. Alright. Okay, so I was saying, it seems someone really wants to try this again. Okay? And when I see this hand here, it's like this is them trying to say, hey, I want to offer you another cup. But you're like looking at everything you went through. In that relationship, you stood your ground and you got yourself out of it. And so they want to try to offer it again to you. And so you're saying they're balanced now. Now they're balanced. Wow. You're basically saying that, you know, they have a whole lot of passions for you, and they really want to work hard to fix this. Okay, that's the message. And apparently your business is out on Front Street, so folks know what's going on, unfortunately, right? Or fortunately. Maybe folks needed to be made aware of what was going on as a measure to help save you from the situation. Sometimes people are in situations or relationships where they're really, you know, they're going through the ringer, where they're being beat up, or they're being beat up physically or emotionally, right? And they don't know how to communicate it. They don't know how to tell people. But somehow, some way, that secret that you were hiding or trying to keep under wraps, right? You were trying to keep it under wraps in your attempt to respect the relationship. But that wasn't balanced. You had to stand your ground. And when you stood your ground, that is what allowed your voice to be heard. When you stood your ground, you were no longer the victim of not being able to communicate. You were no longer the victim of someone trapping you. You were no longer the victim of someone battering you. You were no longer the victim. So how dare they try to come in how dare they try to come in and say they still have passions for you and that they really want to work hard. Work hard to do what? You know your situation. They're saying they want to work hard to be balanced. How much working hard to be balanced do they have to do for you to not feel like this again? Seems like a lot. But you would know that. You said no. And is that still your answer? Let's see if there's any more cards. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides. This Ten of Wands card came up. So this Ten of Wands card showing up after this storyline is saying, you said no, they have to go. Okay? You said no, so they gotta go. They gotta pick up they gotta get their stuff and go. Like that song, you better call Tyrone. Call and tell him, come on, help you get your shit. Right? Yeah. Gotta call Tyrone. Or Jerome. Or whoever. Peter. Kerie. Tony, whatever. Tell him to come on and help him get his shit. Right? Yeah. And for you, it would seem that that would be the balanced approach. Because if you love yourself, which it seems that you do, you don't deserve to be feeling like this anymore. Okay, that's it for now. So, thank you so much for your time. Yeah, it took a little while to kind of unpack this message, but hopefully this was helpful for someone out there. Thank you. I'm Kerie Crystal Moonrise. If you like this, consider giving it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that fun social stuff. And until next time,